hello. Yes, I'm in my car. I am not driving. I am parked safely. Welcome to Leverage Your Lunch, and we are here with the fabulous Jenny Farr. Jenny, how you doing?
I am doing great. How are you?
Fabuloso. Getting ready for the holiday season. We're running around doing last-minute errands and just making fun things happen. Although we will be broadcasting on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. Wanted to just take this time and reflect as we go into the weekend on some really cool stuff. I was on a call earlier today, and Jenny, you'd probably like to know what the future holds, wouldn't you?
I feel like that would be useful. Yeah.
Yes. Well, how do we do that? Any inkling? Any thoughts on it?
Practically speaking, experience kind of will help you predict the future.
There you go.
Actually knowing what happens? No, I don't know.
So we could always do like a seance or go to a fortune teller or something like that too, right? That always helps. Maybe not always helps, but it is kind of fun, just for fun. And the thing we talked about this morning in our group meeting was with my coach and other group participants was just setting our goals, or what we call as our vision for the upcoming year, 12 to 18 months out. What do we want to be doing? And it's a constant flow of changing things up, right? So it's kind of like your typical goal setting. And I know we're getting that time of the year where, people have their New Year's resolutions and cool stuff like that. This is a step further and a little bit deeper. So it's really about, well, what is it that we really want for ourselves in our lives? And what do we not want in our life anymore? So, I put that out there just for the sole purpose. One, I'm beginning to do that process myself. And the more effort we put into something like this, the better off we are for it. But then we can clearly define what we want more in our life, right? So if you want more photography, you can have more photography. If you want to have something more inclined along those lines or create, a different career path as a media coordinator in that world, you can do that, right? For myself, I know I'm like going, oh, well, what kind of real estate things do I want to do? What kind of experiences do I want to have with my family? And all kinds of great things like that. So I thought I'd put it out there. So as people go into the holiday season, I know where a lot of it's going to be virtual based, we can think about these things. Because I don't know about you, but I know I have a lot of home time as we have for most of the year, but certainly think about things a little different way. What do you think of all that?
I mean, it's definitely like 'tis the season for reflection, and especially this year, it's been just one constant pause and reflect year.
Yeah, right.
So I totally get where you're coming from.
Well, and I remember all at the end of last year, about a year ago, right? And the big talk was, it's like, 2020, it's like things will be so clear. And here's the things I want to have in place and all these other things. And, they were clear until they became very unclear, right? And the waters got muddied with a whole bunch of other, our COVID experience and things being unpredictable and not aligning with our goals. But, some people have thrived. Some businesses have thrived. The stock market is up higher than it has ever been. But in reality, Main Street versus Wall Street, what are we doing in there, right? What are the things that we want to see around? What are the things we want to support? Ernest Martinez and I talked about this a little bit yesterday. What are the service businesses and industries that we want to support, right? And do good by. So there's all these things we can put in. And inside of that, it's like, wow, yeah, what do I want my spirit of life and contribution to look like for everybody in my community, for the whole planet for that matter? And I have no answers, but if I pose the question, hopefully enough people will pick up on it. And that's what this whole leverage your lunch is for, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Now, is there anything that you heard in any of all this that it's like, oh, wow, that's a cool idea. I maybe might want to put that in for myself?
Oh, man.
I know it's kind of deep for a lunch question, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, no, but it's like, I kind of want to challenge myself as well as anyone who might listen. Just like, if maybe this year has been really hard, you haven't had time to sit and reflect, like
Right.
take a minute, do it. Like,
Yeah.
the end of the year is essentially just a number, but it might as well take the milestone to actually, like, yeah, reflect, figure out where you've grown, where you want to grow.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you've seen this on social media. I know I have, I think on Instagram, maybe Facebook, I'm not sure. But, there's like some of those little jokes about it's like, well, I remember that last year at this time, if I had more time, my house would look immaculate and all these other things. And it's like, no, we're not. Guess I wasn't committed to that. Although, I think everybody's done some sort of home improvement. I know you changed households, so that's a definite home improvement. And it is an opportunity to look at all the things we did advance in and did grow in, as well as the things we feel like we were missing out on. Because I know that whole dynamic has changed and changing. It's a constantly evolutionary thing, right? So that's what I thought I'd put out there for today is, yes, it's a little reminder to do your goals and do your vision, however you want to call it. But more so, hey, just take the time to think for yourself, to be more you. And that's all we really can do. That's what I got for today. Jenny, anything else for you?
No, just, yeah, be more you. Like, really take the time, reflect, relax, let go of things you can't hold on to, move forward.
That's right. All right. I think that for me, that's going to be a little bit more wine guy stuff in the future. And with the crazy reels, what did you think of that? That was it made people laugh, didn't it?
Yeah, which is, this is a side note completely, but I was making a list of like what
It's a side
I,
note on live video. It's
yeah,
great.
I was making a list of what I follow and engage with on social media. And one of the things is things that make me laugh. Like, it's really important.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's the magic button. Michelle's coming in the house. We got to help load this sucker up. So, hey, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, we may not see you in person or at the IKEA, but we'll definitely see you on social media. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Peace out.